So the lighting's kind of dark, and this is kind of a crappy quality video, but I just wanted to say hey because it's been a really long time since I've uploaded a video. I don't know, I was just watching my old video and I was just like thinking about how much I've changed. I think it's been like a year since I uploaded, and which sucks because in the video I was like, I'm gonna upload more. Yeah. No, you fucking were. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like watching it and I was thinking about like who I am now compared to who I fucking was in that video. I've changed so much in a year and it just like blows my mind. But I kind of just wanted to like talk about how I've changed since that last video, and it's insane. It kind of makes me emotional, but I'm not gonna cry on camera because I know a lot of people are gonna watch this, and maybe not even a lot of people. People are gonna watch this and make fun of me, but who cares, honestly. Another thing I've learned, don't give a shit about what people think, like, because at the end of the day, none of those people matter if they don't care about you and if they're willing to judge you. Thinking back to that video, I've lost a lot of friends since then. I've lost a lot of people in my life who I no longer talk to that I talked to back then. I've lost a lot of people, like, not a lot of people, I've experienced death, I've experienced the worst breakup of my entire life, like, I moved out, I became an adult, I got new jobs, like, I don't know. It's just insane. I guess just like I wanted to talk about like some things that I've learned or like gone through, and I don't know if this is like too personal to post like online, but I kind of want to talk about it. So when I filmed that, I was in a pretty like crappy place in my life in a way. Well, I thought it was like the worst. Like I was extremely depressed, like on like medication, just like so depressed with everything going on, like my living situation, like I was having problems with family, like that was just going on. And fast forward to November, I moved out of my house, or like a week before my 18th birthday. I moved in with a friend, and I was like, yay, life is gonna be good, life is gonna be grand, like things are gonna be perfect. They weren't. It was truly the hardest time of my entire life. I'd moved out with a friend, I'd moved all my things into her house, and we had a plan together, you know, cause like, you know how it is when you have friends, you think it's gonna be perfect forever, but that's not the case. Oh man, it's hard to talk about this. Later on, I experienced like a lot of pain. I had a serious breakup that really affected me for like a few months, and it really fucked with me. And then family problems again. Things started to go downhill with that friend. It was just absolutely terrible. My job situation wasn't working out. I felt alone. Me and that friend were not getting along at all. I missed being home. Like, I missed my family. I hated living with other people so much. I fucking despised it. Yeah, so that happened. And I was suicidal. I was doing a lot of drugs and like drinking all the time. Not partying, but like just like fucking up my life. Wasn't making any money with my job. Like my job was going shitty. I graduated high school early, so I would just like do nothing. I wasn't like going into school. I wasn't doing anything with my life. So one day I made a decision to just drop everything and leave. Like I was miserable and I didn't know how to handle it, so I just dropped everything and I left. And I moved far away-ish to my dad's house. I moved to my dad's house. I have restarted my life. And I feel like I'm making this sound all more dramatic and like a big deal than it really was. But it was a big deal to me. This was like really hard. I didn't know anybody in my dad's house. It was a small town. Like, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything lined up for me. And so I was like, you know what? I don't like who I'm becoming. Time to restart. So I moved down to his house. And I thought things were going to be okay, you know. I got a job that I really started to like. And I thought, oh shit, like, all my hard stuff's over. And I was very wrong. I had a family member pass away who really meant a lot to me. And it was one of the worst pains I've ever felt in my entire life. Hands down. It was really rough to feel that kind of pain because I've never experienced death before. And so just losing them, like, put a new hole in my heart that, like, had never been there. Like, breakups, like, friendships ending, like, whatever did not hurt as bad as this hurt. And I guess it's just because, like, with, like, a breakup or something, you can just, like, talk to them eventually, but, like, when they're really gone, you can't ever get them back. And I don't know, it's really been hard to cope with and readjusting. So anyways, it's just hard to watch, like, that YouTube video that I made a year ago when I thought things were, like, hard, and I had no idea that when you turn into an adult, things get so much fucking harder. I had no idea that, like, what was coming for me, and I don't know, I guess it's just hard to go back and watch that video and think about everything I've learned and, like, just the people I've lost. That's really hard. Like, friends, just, it's crazy to see where you come, like, where you go in a year, and, like, how many unexpected things can happen. Yeah. So sitting here now, watching that video, I'm just like, I was so young. I didn't know as much as I do now. And it's so crazy to see, like, think about my future, about what I'm gonna learn. Like, all the things that I'm gonna experience, like, bad and good. Like, I'm not ready, but when are we ever gonna be ready? There's no point to this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. I don't know. I didn't know who I was a year ago. And after everything that's happened, I know who I am now. And it's like, it's really hard that it took so many bad things happening. But if those things didn't happen, I wouldn't be who I am right now, sitting here. A year ago, I didn't even know who I was. I didn't know what I liked. And for the first time, I know who I am and what I like. And it's crazy to think about, like, how much more I'm going to know myself in the future. So yeah, here I am, a year later, a new person. Still figuring out myself, but I have a good idea. So I guess what the point of this is what I was trying to get. So I'm really happy with who I am sitting here right now. I like my job a lot. It's making me really happy. I'm doing pretty good, like, friend-wise and all that. And, like, my social life is, like, struggling, but I have, like, a few good people that are there for me, and it really means a lot. I've been getting closer to my family, and I've never been close to my family. So it's been nice. Yeah. There was no point to this video. I just was, like, watching my old shit, and just in awe about how much I've changed. From that, like, since that video, I grew my hair, like, really long, and then I fucking chopped it. That kind of sucked, but it's just hair. So, yeah, there was my little rant for the time being. I don't know if I'm ever gonna make a video again. I kind of like these because it's cool to look back on. Like, maybe I won't upload for another year, and, like, I'll watch this and I'll be like, holy my god. Like, look at how much you've changed. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess, if you do watch this. But, yeah, goodbye.